All right, so today we are doing a deep dive into BistroMD. This is that meal delivery service, you've probably seen it, that positions itself as the ultimate shortcut to healthy eating and weight loss.
Push prepared right to your door.
Exactly. So our mission here is to really dig into the gap between that glossy marketing and what users are actually reporting to give you the clearest picture we can.
And what sets BistroMD apart right away, and I think what really raises the stakes, is its origin story.
Okay.
It was founded back in 2005 by a bariatric physician, so a doctor specializing in medical weight management. The entire concept is built on this promise of tailored, portion-controlled meals designed by medical pros.
So not just dietitians, but doctors for things like weight loss, diabetic support, even menopause.
Exactly. It's a very serious medical claim.
That foundation is crucial. I mean, they offer a rotating menu, over 150 meals. All the nutrition facts are transparent. It sounds like the perfect solution if you want that structure, but hate cooking?
It absolutely sounds like a dream. But this is where the deep dive gets pretty interesting. While that medical framework seems solid, our sources show the service itself is a real mixed bag.
A mixed bag how?
The on-paper plan is good, but the operational side of it, it just seems to sabotage the whole intent.
Okay, let's start with the products then, the food. If it's chef-prepared and doctor-designed, you'd expect a certain quality, right? Especially for the price.
You would, but that's where the first big critique comes in. Many users found the food bland.
Bland?
Yeah, poorly seasoned, or just tasting unmistakably like a generic institutional frozen dinner.
Ouch. So not exactly the gourmet experience they're advertising.
Not at all. And the portions, while, they're strictly controlled for the diet plan, were often seen as just unpalatably small. You just failed to meet that promise of a high-quality meal.
Okay, but let's move to something even more critical for a company focused on health.
The logistics.
Logistics and food safety. Because with frozen meals, reliable delivery isn't just about convenience, it's a safety protocol.
This point cannot be overstated. We saw reports everywhere citing late, missing, or just plain wrong deliveries. But the most alarming thing...
Let me guess. The temperature.
The most alarming finding was the repeated mention of boxes arriving partially thawed, sometimes with almost no dry ice left.
Wow. For a physician-founded company, that is a massive red flag. That's a fundamental failure.
It completely undermines their entire ethos of health and structure.
And when that happens, when your box of food is warm, you need support. You need to call someone.
Right. And that brings up the next major issue. Customer service was often described as, well, unresponsive.
So you have a problem.
Yeah.
And you can't even get help.
Exactly. It creates this huge point of friction, especially with their auto-renewal process. A huge headache for people is getting charged over and over, even after they tried to cancel. It just becomes this administrative nightmare.
So if we synthesize all this, what's the verdict for you, the listener? It seems like BistroMD really only works for a very, very narrow audience.
A very narrow one, yes. It's for those who prioritize that strict medical structure and the convenience far above taste or reliability or flexibility.
So if you're thinking about it,
you need to go in with your eyes wide open. Just temper your expectations. The medical framework is sound, sure, but don't expect the convenience to be flawless, and definitely don't expect gourmet food.
Be ready for potential headaches.
Be ready for headaches, and be ready to be persistent if you ever need to talk to customer service.
And that brings us to our final provocative thought here. Given that this whole brand rests on the credibility of being founded and overseen by a physician and dietitians, why are the most persistent and damaging issues so aggressively operational?
Right. Delivery reliability, food safety, customer service. These are the basics of running a subscription business.
Exactly. The failures are so fundamental, it really makes you question where the company's focus truly lies. Is it on the medical prescription or on the actual execution of getting that food to your door?